Welcome to the Illinois Fighting Illini Dynasty. We are here from Champaign as the Maryland Terrapins come into town. It's the Big Ten season opener here in 2023. Illinois coming off a very disappointing loss, a shootout at home last week against Missouri. And with the non-conference play wrapped up, Illinois will now begin Big Ten conference play the rest of the year. Maryland comes in 2-0 undefeated on the year, wins over Fresno State and West Virginia. Both defense up to this point have been playing well. And Coach Steele made some headlines earlier this week in the news for being upset at the media for suggesting there was a quarterback controversy on his team. Seth Coleman will be out for a few more weeks. That's a big loss for the defensive line, a unit that loses a little bit of its firepower, but still a position of strength. So we'll see how the senior Bryce Barnes keeps filling in that role on the left end. Maryland wins the toss, elects to defer to the second half. So they will kick it off to Kyron Cumby, and Cumby will cut to the left side of the field, and he gets around a defender, and Kyron Cumby is across midfield, across the 40 and down near the 36. Kyron Cumby, a 61-yard kickoff return to open up the day. And that'll bring out Isaiah Williams and the offense. It is Isaiah who takes the field at quarterback. Not really a surprise here, but some in the media have suggested that Isaiah Williams may not be best suited to be the starting quarterback of this team after his performance last week and his performance against UCF. And many are disappointed with that loss last week against Missouri, so we shall see how he responds. Coach Steele came out aggressively defending his quarterback. And Isaiah here on the third play of the game will roll out to his left, and he just keeps it and picks up 7 yards. Of course, the players are no strangers to all the noise. Isaiah knows, I'm sure he knows all the rumors that have been going on and what's been going on in the media and what's been said about him. So we'll see how he responds. First and goal now after the Reggie Love carry. And they're going to do a play action to Love, and Isaiah will roll to his left again. And he is just going to keep it and go towards the corner, and he's going to be out. That's a 6-yard gain. Isaiah with 2 rushes already for 14 yards. Second down and goal. It's Josh McCray in the backfield. They're going to give it to him, and McCray is up the middle. An easy touchdown. And Josh McCray will open up the scoring for Illinois. Illinois scores once again on its opening drive of the season. They've done that 3 out of 4 games now here in 2023. After that Reggie Mathis PAT, we have a studio update, and it's Nebraska who's ranked number 6 in the country. Them and Wisconsin are the 2 favorites to win the Big Ten West this year, and they narrowly escape on the road against Northwestern. And some other Big Ten action here as we open up conference play. Penn State beats Iowa on the road. Wisconsin is down early to Ohio State. Wisconsin ranked number 5, of course. And then Michigan State, who is a cross-divisional opponent this year, they beat Minnesota. So a lot of cross-divisional action going on right now in the Big Ten. And now Maryland will open up offensively. It's a bubble screen out to Nick Deganaro, and that goes for 9 yards. Titus Burton, the quarterback for Maryland, he's a first-year starter. He's a dual-threat quarterback. As you see, he tries to run there, but he runs into Moses Okpala, and he opens up the day with a sack. Moses Okpala has had a very strong start to the season, a first-year starter himself. Burton now on 3rd and 4 out of the gun will dump it off over the middle to Rakeem Jarrett. And Rakeem Jarrett gets his first reception, the senior receiver for the Terrapins. He is their leading receiver. It's going to be a screen out to Dino Tomlin, and Marquez Beeson brings him down, and that goes for 8 yards. Burton coming out of the gate with a lot of quick short screens and passes here, and this time he's going to pitch it out to Isaiah Jacobs, and that'll be good for a first down. 1st and 10 now, and Burton will fire off another screen. It's Rakeem Jarrett, and Jarrett breaks away from defenders, and he's got room. There's nobody behind him, and Rakeem Jarrett is gone. To the house, a 56-yard touchdown reception on a simple screenplay. And it seemed like Maryland had the magic 8 ball for what to call against the Illinois defense right there, as Illinois brought the blitz from the left side and they set up a screen for Jarrett. He took it to the house. Kyron Cumbie now on the ensuing kickoff tries to get up the sideline once again. This time it's the right side, and he picks up a 38-yard return. A couple nice little returns now for Cumbie. So now 1st and 10. Maryland responds immediately to the Illinois score, so now Isaiah Williams and the offense back to work. It's a dump off to Hayden on a wheel route, and Hayden cuts it to the outside, and Hayden picks up 18. Nice job there by Chase Hayden, who is very involved in the passing game this year. And Isaiah Williams will keep it this time on 2nd and 7, and he picks up the 1st down. Isaiah Williams doing a good job on the ground as well. Fresh set of downs now for the Illini. Williams will look to throw here, and he's moving to his left. And he is going to fire it at the last second for Hayden, and Hayden gets away from defenders, and he picks up the 1st down. What a play that was. It seemed like Isaiah was out of room to throw the ball, and somehow he fitted into Hayden going across his body, which normally you don't want to do, but it worked out. 1st and goal now from the 9-yard line. They're going to be looking to throw once again. Isaiah Williams sitting in the pocket, dumps it off to Cumbie in the flats, and Cumbie gets upfield for 7 yards, but he doesn't have the big size to layer the hammer down there. Chase Hayden on the handoff now, and he is in. Chase Hayden's big enough to lower the shoulder, and he barely gets in, and Hayden picks up his 8th rushing touchdown of the year. Both offenses quickly going up and down the field, and now Maryland will look to attack with another counter punch. It's a screen to Isaiah Jacobs, and Isaiah Jacobs is upfield for 18 yards. 3rd down and 6 now as we jump ahead. Illinois brings the blitz, and they're going to set up another screen, and it's Jacobs again. Cornelius Taylor brings him down. Titus Burton this time will keep it on an option, and he is upfield, and Cornelius Taylor brings him down once again. Maryland is just doing short, quick stuff and screens, and it's fooling Illinois so far. Rakeem Jarrett over the middle. That picks up 8 yards and a 1st down. Burton now with a fresh set of downs. He is all day to throw. He fires to a wide open Dino Tomlin, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown Maryland. Titus Burton, 10 of 10, and 2 touchdown passes in the 1st quarter, and Maryland responds. Dino Tomlin found the soft spot in the zone, and Titus Burton caught the safeties napping. And Dino just got over the goal line there, and it's 14-14. The 1st quarter is not even done yet. Illinois now with the ball looking to answer yet again. Hayden bounces around defenders, and he picks up 8 yards. Man, Chase Hayden has been so good this year, and his play in this game just exemplifies how well he has played on the season. Isaiah Williams keeps it on an option, and he picks up a 1st down. 5 seconds to go here in the quarter, and Illinois will snap it. Williams is going to roll to his right this time, and he's got some man downfield. It's Kyron Cumbie, and Kyron Cumbie is up. He's into the red zone. He spins, and he's going to be brought down from behind. A 43-yard reception for Kyron Cumbie. Nice play by Isaiah, and Kyron Cumbie, the speedster, keeps up the explosive plays. This time they try to set up a screen for Hayden, and Maryland was all over it. So now it's 3rd down and 11 after we jumped ahead a play. And so now it's 3rd down and 11 from the 14-yard line. We'll see what play call Illinois has here. Isaiah is going to sit in the pocket, and he's hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Maryland forces a field goal attempt, and it'll be Reggie Mathis to come out. This is a short chip shot. Strong wind at his back. It is up, and it is good. Illinois retakes the lead, but Maryland is the first defense to force a non-touchdown scoring drive of the day. Into the 2nd quarter now. It's going to be a jet sweep to Isaiah Jacobs, and Isaiah Jacobs keeps it for 1 yard. So now it's 3rd down and 8 as we jump ahead. Illinois now trying to get off the field. Burton looking to throw. He's got all day. He fires over the middle to McDougal, but Patrick Coleman meets him, and he stuffs him, and they are going to be short of the marker. McDougal couldn't get past Patrick Coleman, and that was great defense by the 2nd-year starter. Chase Hayden will get the ball now after the Maryland punt. And Illinois now has an opportunity to take the first 2-score lead of the game. 2nd down and 3. It's going to be a quick screen for Patrick Bryant, and Bryant's going to pick up some blocks downfield. He breaks off a defender, and he is up across midfield. Patrick Bryant using his big size to rumble downfield. 1st and 10 now in Maryland territory. Isaiah running out of time, tries to fire out to Bryant again, and this time it was deflected away. Good defense there from Maryland. Jumping ahead now, it's 3rd down and 8. You wonder if it's 4-down territory here for the Illini. Williams will look to throw. He's going to dump it off quickly to Kyron Cumbie across the field, and Cumbie has the speed. He picks up the 1st down. Kyron Cumbie, his speed being utilized well today. After the 1st down now, it's going to be a handoff to Hayden, and Hayden makes some nice cuts, and he is up into the red zone. Illinois moving the ball today at ease. After shifting the play, it's going to be a handoff to Hayden again. Hayden trying to make some cuts once again, and he picks up 6 yards. What a start to the day for him. 46 yards and a touchdown on the ground. 2nd and 4. It's a jet sweep to DeLaven Campbell, and Campbell barrels over a defender, and they're going to mark him just short of the 1st down line. So now it's 3rd down and inches. Illinois goes into the I formation. It's going to be a handoff to Reggie Love, and Reggie Love picks up a block on the edge, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. All 3 running backs have touchdowns for Illinois today. It was Josh McCray, then Chase Hayden, and now Reggie Love. And Illinois is up 10 points here. They have the first 2-score lead of the day. Nicely done by this offense. They have looked phenomenal so far in this half. They are 4 for 4 on scoring drives today. And now Maryland will look to make it a 1-score game once again. Isaiah Jacobs goes for 16 yards. Titus Burton back. He has all day to throw, but the pocket collapses as he tries to run, and he's going to be sacked for 5 yards. It's Moses Okpala. Moses Okpala having a very strong day so far. That's his 2nd sack. 2nd and 15 now. Burton just going to fire to Deganaro, and Deganaro will pick up 7, but now the defense will look to get off the field in a 3rd down and 7 situation. Approaching 2 minutes left in the half. Burton's going to fire to his right, and he hits Dino Tomlin. He breaks a tackle. He stumbles over a downed Illini, and Darren Robinson finishes the tackle. So now Maryland is into Illini territory, and Burton will keep it this time on a draw. A nice hole made by the offensive line up the middle, and he picks up 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 now. Maryland inside the 30, and Burton looking to throw again. Will fire to the outside for Jacobs, and Patrick Coleman comes flying across the field and lays down the hammer. Patrick Coleman, what a hit. And now it's 3rd down and 5. Illinois sends the blitz, and Ryan Mead barely can't get to Burton, and Burton hits Jacobs. Jacobs breaks a tackle, and what a play by Titus Burton, avoiding the sack and firing it off to Jacobs. What a great play by Maryland there to keep the drive alive. Jacobs will look to break another tackle here, and he's going to finally run into a wall of defenders, and that only goes for 1 yard. Now with the clock running, you wonder if Illinois will consider calling timeouts. But it's actually Maryland who calls a timeout to stop the clock here. 2nd down and 9. Burton trying to rush, and he is going to be sacked once again. Another 5-yard loss. And who else but Moses Okpala, his 3rd sack. We're not even at halftime yet. He's had an amazing day. 3rd down and long now. Burton will fire off to the left side in a double coverage, and it's knocked away and incomplete. Great defense by the Illini. And they're going to force a field goal attempt here for Maryland. Maryland trying to cut it back to a 7-point deficit. It's about a 38-yarder. That ball is up, and it just barely squeaks through, and it is good. So Maryland makes it a 7-point game once again, but now Illinois has a minute to go in the half and 2 timeouts to work with. Williams will bail out to his left this time, and he fires for DeLaven Campbell, and Campbell is out of bounds. Nice play by Isaiah Williams. And it's safe to say, at least in this half, he has silenced the critics, and he has played a phenomenal game at quarterback. First and 10 now, and Isaiah will dump it off the last second for Cumbie, and Cumbie in the open field's trying to juke out defenders, and he wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Second down and 3 now, near the 46-yard line of Maryland. Isaiah's going to keep it on a QB draw, and he will get the first down. That'll momentarily stop the clock. 47 seconds to go. Isaiah with 39 yards on the ground. 5 wide for Illinois. Isaiah with time to throw. He's backing up, and he fires, and he hits Cumbie coming across the field yet again. 13 yards and a first down. 5 receptions and 82 yards for Cumbie. He's had his best game so far this season. Isaiah on play action is going to bail to his left this time, and he fires at the last second, and looking for Griffin Moore, and for some reason he stopped his route, but it's incomplete, and it'll at least stop the clock. Second down and 10 now. If you're Illinois, you want to at least get a field goal here, and James Frenchie gets the quick fire, and he comes back from the ball and gets away from his defender. What a nice play by James Frenchie Jr. First and 10 now. 5 wide for Illinois. Clock is ticking down, and Isaiah rolls to his left. He fires, and he finds Kenny Rogers in the end zone. Kenny Rogers, the freshman, picks up his first career touchdown reception, and Illinois is about to go up 2 touchdowns pending the PAT. What a nice play from Isaiah to bail out to his left, find the open receiver, and he has had a great half of football. Isaiah Jacobs keeps it as Maryland looks to not run out the clock just yet. They call a timeout. It's 7 seconds to go, and they're going to see if they can get something out of this. And doing a screen to Jacobs, Illinois snuffs it out. That's not going to work, and the clock will run out. What a half of football. 31-17. No, that's not the final score. That is the score here at halftime, as there has been no lack of offense today. Illinois has had a great start, has had a great day offensively. They are 5 for 5 on scoring drives. They have not been stopped yet. And you can see the first half stats. Illinois with exactly 300 yards of offense in just the half. Maryland is north of 200 yards of offense. And really a couple stops by the Illini defense are the difference in this game. The offense has been humming. Maryland's offense has done pretty well itself, but they are down 2 scores, and they will get the ball to open up the second half. So Maryland, they will open up with the ball, and after that screen to Dino Tomlin, they are up near the 37-yard line. They're going to set up another screen, and this time Illinois snuffs it out. It's Patrick Coleman, and they get to Penny Boone, and that's a nice job there. Jerzon Newton also making that tackle, and now we jump ahead. It's 3rd down and long. The defense looking to get off the field in the first drive of the second half. This would be a big stop here. Burton is going to set up another screen, and it's Penny Boone once again, and Illinois snuffs it out. In the first half, all Maryland did was do little slip screens and dump offs and short passes, and it worked. And this time, Illinois makes adjustments defensively in the second half, and they were all over what Maryland was trying to do on that drive. So now after the punt, Kyron Cumbie will get it. He's going to try to get to the outside, and he puts down a stiff arm, and he is down, and he will set up Illinois with great field position once again. You saw there previously on that punt that Isaiah Jacobs is out for the game. So we'll see how that impacts Maryland, down 2 scores. Isaiah dumps it off to Reggie Love, and Reggie Love picks up 13 yards. Isaiah Williams continuing the great work, moving in and out of the pocket and finding open receivers downfield. This time he fires across the middle, and I really don't know what's going on with Griffin Moore, but he has not been online today with Isaiah Williams. Isaiah fires over the middle to Reggie Love, and Reggie Love picks up the first down on 3rd down. A nice conversion there as we jumped ahead. And now we jump ahead once again. It's 2nd down and 6 from the 30-yard line. Hayden will get the ball, and Hayden finds a hole up the middle, and he picks up the first down. Illinois doing it on the ground and through the air today. 1st down and 10 now. Isaiah will look to throw, and he's going to fire off to his left, and he fires in a seam for Cumbie, and Cumbie toe taps his way inbounds. Cumbie with 6 receptions today. He's had A great game. And now it's 2nd down and 10. And it's going to be a handoff to Hayden. And Hayden trying to cut upfield, and he can't. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Illinois with basically a goal-to-go situation. Isaiah calling some hot routes. He's going to look to throw. He fires up the middle, and it's Cumbie, and it's incomplete. It looked like for a second Cumbie had the ball, and that pass was on point, and Cumbie just dropped it. Would have been a tough toe tap there, but that's one that Cumbie's got to haul in. Nonetheless, Illinois will settle for the easy field goal, and they get points. They continue the streak of not being stopped on offense today. 6 of 6, scoring the ball on all 6 of their offensive drives today. Now Maryland is in a deeper hole. They're down 17 points right now. And Titus Burton just keeps firing off those quick passes. And we jump ahead. It's 3rd down and 1. Illinois is going to send the blitz here, and Burton's going to loft one downfield, and it's Cornelius Taylor working on Dino Tomlin. He deflects it away. Cornelius Taylor, the freshman All-American last season, he makes a great play, and he sets up the offense back on the field. 2nd down and 11 now, jumping ahead on the next drive. Hayden gets the quick dump off, and he picks up 11. Boy, Illinois is starting to run away with this one. They have taken control of the second half. Hayden gets the ball on 3rd and inches and will pick up the 1st down. Hayden now with 58 yards on the ground. He normally has a little bit more, but that's because Illinois has had so much success passing the ball today. Isaiah will fire it deep downfield, and it's Griffin Moore who lays out, and he finally makes a reception. Griffin Moore, he has been quiet all season at tight end, and he comes out with a bang, making his first reception, and it's safe to say that makes up for those other missed passes where he stopped his routes. What a nice catch by the tight end. So now he sets up Illinois into the red zone. Isaiah will look to throw again. It's Chase Hayden. They've been feeding the running backs all day, and he picks up 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 now from about the 12-yard line. Illinois looking to add to this already big lead. Williams rolling to his left, and he's got a wide-open Cumbie in the end zone. He hits him. It's a touchdown. Kyron Cumbie, the touchdown reception. And what a day for Isaiah Williams, Kyron Cumbie, and the passing attack. A quick update here on this game. Wisconsin is rolling over Ohio State now in the Horseshoe, and the number 5 ranked team in the country who played in the national championship last season, they are beating down the Buckeyes in the Shoe. 1st down and 10 now on the ensuing drive, and that's a great play there by Prince Green. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Maryland now down 24 points, is in desperation mode as Burton fires downfield again, and this time it's deflected by Daniel Edwards. The corner's doing a great job on this drive, and it's 3rd down and 10. Illinois shows blitz. Burton is going to fire it off at the last second. He finds a wide open McDougal, and McDougal's going to be brought down from behind by Wyatt Anderson, but his momentum gets the 1st down. Maryland picks up a key 1st down there. And Burton fires over the middle to Blount on 3rd down and 8 as we jump ahead. And it's going to be 4th down and 5 now. Great plays by the defense. And they are going to go for it. Down 24 points here in the 4th quarter. They have no choice but to go for this. 5 wide for Maryland. And Burton's going to keep it. He blocks up the middle. Good play call, and that'll pick up a 1st down. So Maryland barely keeping this drive alive. Fresh set of downs now, and they're going to do a draw play to Boone, and Boone bounces off a tackle from Patrick Coleman, which you don't see often. He picks up 9 yards, but Illinois is more than happy for Maryland to keep running the ball as they need to keep firing the ball downfield to have any chance of coming back. Blount breaks the tackle this time, and he picks up 11 yards and a 1st down. 5.5 minutes to go. Burton will look to throw. He's going to fire off to his left, and he hits McDougal, who's open on the sidelines. Jumping ahead now, it's 2nd down and 6. Maryland at the 18-yard line. Burton. He's going to have Moses Okpala in his face, and he brings him down. Moses Okpala, his 4th sack of the game. What a day for the senior defensive tackle. Moses Okpala, for all the great offense we've had today, he might be MVP. And this time he tracks down a screen and forces a 4th down and long. Have a day, Moses Okpala. What a beast. 4th down and 18, and Maryland is going to settle for a field goal. I do not agree with this call right here. You're down 24. You need to get in the end zone. The snap is down. The kick is up, and it is fading. It is no good. That decision backfires, but Illinois will take it. And now Illinois just has to run out the clock. They will have this game in hand. And it'll be Isaiah in the offense that will take over once again. They're going to give the ball to Hayden, and Hayden rushes up the middle, and he fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by Maryland. Rare mistake from Chase Hayden. The one little chink in the armor for Chase Hayden, the one little criticism that you can make of him is that he does struggle fumbling the ball sometimes, and it looked like that ball just came out for him diving for extra yards. And now the defense will have to do it again. Maryland gets a huge gift, though it may not matter at this point with the deficit. Jumping ahead to 3rd down and 13 on this drive, and Burton fires over the middle to Blount, and that'll pick up the 1st down. The defense has shut out the Terrapins in the second half. We'll see if they can keep doing it here, and Burton fires down a beautiful ball, a dime for Rakeem Jarrett, hauls it in on the sidelines, and now it's 1st and goal. Burton will look to scramble this time, and he's going to be hit by Randolph. He fumbles the ball, and it's Moses Okpala that recovers it. 4 sacks and a fumble recovery for number 69. And let's not forget about Keith Randolph. Keith Randolph says, hey, I'm still here, and he forces a fumble. Man, what a great day for the defensive line. No Seth Coleman, but it hasn't stopped these guys from wreaking havoc up front, especially in the second half today. And Deal's going to put in the 2nd string offense here with this game out of reach. 3rd down and 4 for Deuce Spann and the 2nd stringers, and he fires to Cumby, who's playing out wide, and Cumby gets another reception to add to his stat line today, and that'll end the game. Deuce Spann and the 2nd stringers in victory formation, and that'll do it for today's game. What a day for Illinois. A 41-17 beatdown of Maryland. It was close in the first half, but Illinois pulled away and really dominated this game, especially in the second half. Moses Okpala, 7 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, and a fumble recovery. Amazing what these guys do on the defensive line. Isaiah Williams, it's safe to say he silenced some of the critics today. 20 of 27. He almost threw for 300 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's not a stat line we're used to seeing from Isaiah Williams. He usually has less than half of those passing yards. Titus Burton, 32 of 36, 279 yards. He had a great day himself. A lot more quick screens and short passes, but he still played really well for a first-year starter. And he could be a star player here for Maryland. He's just a junior, so he'll be back next year as well. On the ground, Isaiah Jacobs, he did get hurt there right before the first half, 7 of 37. Illinois really held the run game in check, but Maryland having to pass the ball a lot, being down all game, didn't help with that. As far as Illinois, Hayden had 14 for 71, a touchdown on the ground. Reggie Love with some nice production himself, 5 for 26 and a touchdown. Josh McCray had a touchdown. So all 3 of the running backs for Illinois got a touchdown today, which is pretty cool to see. And as far as the passing game, what a day for Kyron Cumby. He finally had a breakout game this season, and this is why Illinois needs to keep utilizing their playmakers like Cumby. 8 for 124 and a touchdown. What a great day for Kyron Cumby. They really utilized his speed, and this is what you love to see a lot more of from Cumby, Isaiah Williams in the passing attack. If Illinois wants to take a leap and make this offense a lot more explosive and deadly. Chase Hayden, 6 for 69. A lot of guys had a reception today for them. And as far as Maryland, Dino Tomlin, he had a good day, 8 for 81 and a touchdown. Rakeem Jarrett is a beast, 6 for 106 and a touchdown himself. Titus Burton fed those guys. Their receivers had good days as well. And I've already said it so many times, but Moses Okpala, the senior out of St. Louis, 4 sacks, a fumble recovery, 6 tackles for loss. Just can't say enough about him. What a day. As far as some other guys, Cornelius Taylor had a couple deflections. Daniel Edwards did. I thought the secondary, for the most part, had a very good day. Keith Randolph with a sack and a forced fumble, which for him, believe it or not, it's kind of a quiet day, which says a lot. Taking a look here at the game summary. First downs, Illinois. Rushing yards, Illinois. Passing yards, Illinois. Each team with a turnover, and Illinois had time of possession. Really, Illinois was the better team today, and this is pure domination. They made adjustments in the second half, especially defensively, and it really showed in the final score. Players of the game, Isaiah Williams. I'd add Kyron Cumbie as a co-player of the game offensively. Moses Okpala and Titus Burton had a good day for Maryland as well, but it wasn't enough to keep up with Illinois. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. A lot of fun plays. This was an entertaining one, and Illinois came out on top in dominant fashion. And that was a good bounce back game after that Missouri loss. So now Illinois, seems like deja vu. They're coming out in Big Ten play against Maryland with a dub. And Illinois will look to get back on track. But with a bye week coming up, Illinois, I figured that this would be a good time to add in the first recruiting episode of the season. It'll be the 2024 recruiting class. And not to spoil anything, but I think you guys are going to be pretty impressed with what the recruiting board looks like this season. This coaching staff and this recruiting team are going hard in the paint. That's all I'm going to say. As well as the recruiting info, I'll go over the standings and show you guys what's going around the rest of the country in college football very briefly, just to keep up with what's going on outside of Illinois. And once again, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys for the next one. It'll be recruiting update number 1. See you guys then.